Hey guys, it's Dale here with the Freedom Fire channel. I want to make a big apology to all of you guys. I said that I was going to get these videos out once a week. I went out last weekend and tried to finish this video, and it was so cold outside, and I was trying to video it by myself. I do all these videos pretty much by myself, but it was so cold I just could not stay focused out here to get all the video that I needed, and then I had a hectic week at work. So I'm out here today. The weather is beautiful, and I'm going to finish up this video of the Precision Tactical Glock 34. So this weapon is clear, and I will show you guys that. I'll be handling a live firearm out here. We are completely clear, nothing in the chamber, we're good to go. This Glock 34 caught my attention the second I walked in to Precision Tactical. Precision Tactical is an awesome precision gun shop. They specialize in precision bolt and pistols. They have a location in, I believe, Crestview, Florida, and the location here by me is in Hoover, Alabama. This pistol it's amazing. I walked in there, I looked at it, and I was like, if the Space Force had a firearm, this will be it. I mean, it's so awesome looking, and it really looks like something that the Space Force would use. So, an overview of this. What we've got here in these slide cuts is what Precision calls their intrepid cuts. There's a lot of milling and a lot of cutting of this slide. You've got plenty of windows around this slide, and I love that. It's very cool looking. Other than that, we've got a wonderful Cerakote job. I love the battle worn. I think that's really, the slide cut and the Cerakote is really what does the whole Space Force firearm thing for me. Other than that, we've got the Silencer Co. threaded barrel, which is going to be perfect for the Silencer Co. Osprey 45K that I plan to put on this. I've got Trijicon RMR, which is great. Before this gun, I had never really spent a lot of time shooting with any sort of carry optics, and it's pretty unrivaled. I really enjoy it. It's the acquisition, acquiring the dot. That was difficult for me at first, but I've caught on to it. It's great. We've got a great stippling job here. It's super comfortable, but it's not that I concealed this because it's pretty large handgun, but it doesn't rub on the skin. A lot of stippling jobs are very uncomfortable, and this is not one of those. However, it does exactly what you need it to do in the grip. We've got the double undercut. It gets you a much higher purchase. It really, I think it kind of makes the gun feel bigger, which is definitely the point in that, but it's so much more pronounced on something like a 34. We've got suppressor height sights, which is something that a lot of people, I feel, overlook when they are doing threaded barrels or optics. If you put an optic on this with normal sights, they're useless. But with this, I can sort of co-witness. I pick up both of those, and this really helps me to find that dot. When I get my front sight here in the window, it helps to pick that up, and it's the dot's never far away from there. Other than that, we've got an Apex trigger, super clean, super crisp break. I love the Apex trigger, and I think that I'll go with them again. We've got a base plate here, so it makes it easier for those quick reloads, and that's wonderful. That's also something that I had never done that myself, but I bought this gun as a complete package, so I got into a lot of things that I had never done on guns that I've built. But I'm glad that I did. I really like it, and it makes it a lot easier to shoot, and I feel like it balances the weight. So that's a very nice addition. Other than that, of course, you have the extended mag release. I mean the extended slide release. I'm sorry. I've got an extended slide release, which is awesome. Yeah, I started shooting with that slide release, and then I picked up a Glock 19 of mine that didn't have an extended slide release at the time. It does now, but when I picked it up, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot go back to not having that slide release. So that's awesome. A lot of times I shoot in gloves, so it's a lot easier for me to catch and feel that slide release with my gloves on. This gun has been really awesome. I've really enjoyed it, and I plan to get more of theirs. I've actually, after I bought this, just a couple weeks later, I went in there with a Glock 19, and I was like, hey man, do that. Do this, but on that. So I'm really excited to get that one back from them. I love Precision Tactical. They've got tons of cool stuff, great employees, wonderful customer service. It's one of the few shops around here that I go into and I know I'm going to get taken care of, and I know that everybody that's giving me advice is giving me good advice and advice from experience, not I heard one time, or these BS things that you hear at gun shops all the time. Just bad advice everywhere. This is not one of those shops. Now, I think that one of the really important things that we have to talk about this gun is the price. And I get asked this a lot. I've had a few of my friends, man, what'd you pay for that gun? And it wasn't cheap. It was $1,800. But let's look at what all it has, and let's tally a few things up here real quick. Glock 34 by itself, $500. There you go. Apex trigger, $200. So now we're at $700. Let's go ahead and throw on this optic. With the optic, you're talking $500. So now we're at $1,200. Silencer Co barrel, $200. About. Now we're talking $1,400. Stippling. I don't know, what does your local guy charge? $135 for stippling, $150 for stippling. I mean, now we're getting into the price of what I paid for this gun, and we still haven't paid for suppressor height sights, extended mag release, Cerakote, slide cuts. I mean, this is like a $600 slide cut package, or $500 slide cut package. We haven't even counted that. Guide rod, I haven't talked about that yet. The extra double undercuts, the base plate, or I'm sorry, I've been calling it base plate. The flared mag well, the base plate on the magazines that it came with. I mean, as you can see, you probably could not build this handgun for what you can buy it for from Precision Tactical, and that's cool. This is a super awesome handgun. I've had a lot of fun with it. It's really gotten me into the world of carry optics, and I'm thankful for that. It's definitely a good world to be in. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoy this handgun as much as I do, and I hope that you guys get to check out Precision Tactical and see what they have to offer you because there is a lot of cool stuff there. They have a wonderful online shop. You can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, go to their website, or if you're local to one of their stores, visit. You won't regret it for sure. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video of me shooting this handgun, and like, subscribe, share, do whatever you can to help this channel out. Thanks guys. Have a good day.